Hello everyone, my name is Benjamin and today I'm very excited to showcase to you my very own Halo Reach Warthog. This was inspired by the Halo Reach Warthog, as you can see earlier. It could have been recognizable by this iconic driver and passenger seat right here. We can see there's no doors, no anything. Wait, the guy will just hop in and takes his drive. Okay, and secondly is that this model, the very important thing which I want to capture in this particular mock of mine is that there must be suspension. If a Warthog with no suspension, then I think it's not the whole point of why people love the Warthog so much. The main fun is either this or the suspension. It's really crazy, but I hope I got to pull it off pretty well. Okay, starting from the front. Okay, the front has been quite a challenge. I know many of you guys out there who did the Warthog of your own. It's very nice. You prefer to do slant pieces and everything, but based on the interest of I prefer to make my models really tough. I decided not to go with the slants and use extra pieces and make the vehicle hollow internally. So I decided to go with the brakes, where that's how the Lego creator like do things, I suppose. So I used 4 of these 2x2 slant pieces, I suppose. I should just call it that, and get that shape right here, as you can see. Really tough and armored looking with some lights addition to the front headlights, and try to do something that represents the front wrench thing here. Then that, if you are pay attention very close to the detail of the design of the Halo Warthog, is that there's some venting over here, which I try to capture using this 1x2 piece and stick it right there. Other than that, try to get the window, which is supposedly higher than the back here. I'm not sure what's this, but that's like a side armor. And this is the slope. If you have seen my earlier models, this is the exact Warthog which I just recently did some pretty heavy modification to it. Change this here. It was this, but it was really boring looking. Didn't really capture the very sporty look of the Halo Warthog itself. So therefore I decided to change it about. Because of this change, lack of one more 1x3 slant pieces, so I just decided to make it into a black piece here for the time being. I will change it as soon as possible, as I can buy the part as fast also. And here's the back. You know, that iconic bumper that were in Halo 3 and Halo Reach. Once your Warthog is damaged, it will just swing at the side. I just love that so much that I want to capture it here, so that any of you who really are interested in this model will like look it up into making that bumper really true to the actual design itself. And you can see the red lights here. That's the backlight. Okay, I know this is actually grey, but I decided to make it blue to give it another look. But if I have more of these grey plates here, I will try to make it same color. I will try to make it grey also. The whole point is to make it as close to Halo Warthog, except the blue color here. Yes, I know many of you will be wondering, why is it blue and not green like the real one, or even grey or black? Yes, because I'm very aware of that. I'm pretty sure I can make this into green with all of this kind of common pieces which should be appearing in the Lego green color kind of thing. That's like the leaf. But currently I do not have the parts. That's really unfortunate. And okay, talking about here, as you can see here, this is the interior. I try to capture it. This is the middle where there's supposed to be a gear here, but just try to find that part to really not to be too big and also not to be too small. Just recognizable and something that represents everything. This is the interior console that shows all the lights, display and everything. Sorry, just try to focus that. The camera's not really focusing. Okay, anyways, this is the turret. I just upgraded the internals. You can see I decided to make very smooth plates inside, so I can sink this turn turret around and just stick it out for a while. Currently, I only came up with the new machine gun turret here with the slope armor, give it more of an iconic look. This represents right here. This represents the ammo drum itself, resting on this. It's being mounted on this. How to say? I think this should be called a 4x4 circular plate where there's turns and everything. Size is I try to make it as scalable as possible and use the least amount of parts because not is from what I think is that previous machine gun turret, as you can see in my my earlier video, is that it's really clunky. I was more focused into the Lego man holding on to the being independent by itself, holding on to the turret itself, using a lot more parts, and it really didn't look like the real actual Warthog design itself. But this time 2016 I decided to give it a more representable look with the Warthog itself, taking Halo 3, Halo Reach, and most of it is Halo Reach because I myself own the McFarlane big scale Warthog, which is a lot bigger than this. So I use that a lot on the details and everything, just to get it as close as what you see in the game and the model itself. These suspensions were inspired by the Mega Bloks Warthog, so it's independent. I'd like to turn it over. Okay, I was actually pretty surprised that I'm not sure if it was a coincidence, but Lego actually took kind of so-called took my design, but because you can see in my video, it came out a lot earlier than the present Speed Champions Lego Ford Raptor, which used the rubber band and this L-shaped Technic piece. Really, this camera is not focusing much, so sorry about that. But you can see here, it's actually the same thing, just that I decided to use some common rubber band, twist it around so it make it a more slim, slick look, and gives a lot of pressure with those wheels and everything. So coming about that, every wheel here is independent. You can roughly see that joint here. This camera is really bad, man, but please bear with me, I'm so sorry about that. The lighting here is really changing dramatically because the window is open behind me. Really rainy here. Anyways, try to get the details of the top headlight here. Yep. Window wise, I don't think any Lego City elements on glass window for vehicles suit the Warthog's design, unique design. So I had no choice but to go with the bricks, the kind of translucent like bricks. You can see here, so it just gives that look. Okay, yep, excluding that, get this piece here, which is the antenna at the back. Give it a sloped look here. Yep, as you can see in the Halo 3 and Halo Reach one, very common in the Halo 3 because you see the Warthog's wheels always fly up, really uncontrollable at times. Other than that, Warthog's wheel, let's try to take this out just a moment. Yeah, I got the wheel out and use this special, this is a new piece of tire here, and just flip it. You can change it both sides. If it's a civilian Hawk, then use the lines one. Oh my gosh, the camera. Oh, never mind. Okay, and then this is the, I use this side. Looks, I find personally, I think it looks better. Get some lines here, get the slope pieces, and yes, this is pretty much it. It was this is like a updated design of the entire Warthog of my own, and yeah, I hope it can give you some inspiration, and I hope you really see yours too. And that's about it. If you like this mod of my own, please hit the like button. And other than that, if you have any comments, please feel free to comment. And that's about it. Hope to see you again, and thanks for watching. Bye.